When two people care about each other, they really love each other, they will always look for a way to make it work. Life is kind of like a party. You invite a lot of people, some leave early, some stay all night, some laugh with you, some laugh at you, and some show up really late. But in the end, after the fun, there are a few who stay to help you clean up the mess. And most of the time, they aren't even the ones who made the mess. These people are your true friends in life. They are the only ones who matter. Sometimes you just need to hear how much you mean to someone. The most beautiful part of loving a guarded girl is this: when she lets you in, it's not because she needs you. She stopped needing people long ago. It's because she wants you. And that is the purest love of all. If you feel like you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year and they still stand tall and wait for better days to come. All she wanted was someone considerate enough to show as much effort as she gave. Simple, all the things she asked for, but you made it complicated. The woman who once kept a wall up wasn't asking for too much but only for what she deserved. Find someone who isn't afraid to admit that they miss you. Someone who knows that you're not perfect, but treats you as if you are. Someone whose biggest fear is losing you. One who gives their heart completely. Someone who says I love you and means it. Last but not the least, find someone you wouldn't mind waking up with you in the morning, seeing your wrinkles and your gray hair but still falls in love with you all over again. Don't believe the guy who tells you that he loves you. Believe the guy who shows you that he loves you. Sometimes you let go of people without even noticing. You stop thinking of them every day. You stop waiting for them to reply to you. You stop allowing them to take up so much space in your life. You move on, you go about your day without worrying about them. You stop expecting them to come back with an apology. You accept that they are no longer a part of your life. You just let them go, simple as that. Sometimes the ones that ain't your type are the ones that change your life and treat you right. It's not always about sex. Sometimes the best type of intimacy is where you just lay back, laugh together at the stupidest things, hold each other, and enjoy each other's company. Be with someone who motivates you to do better in life, because relationships are more than just falling in love. It's about inspiring each other to become better versions of yourselves day in and day out. You're going to meet one great girl in this life. And from the moment you meet her, you'll know she's trouble. She's going to be weird, she's going to have an attitude. She's going to make you do things you haven't done. She'll make you see things, she'll make you feel. One of the best feelings in the world is when you hug someone you love, and they hug you back even tighter. My brother told me a joke, I laughed to tears. He told me the same joke again and I laughed, but not as hard. He kept repeating the joke and I stopped laughing. He said, if you can't laugh at the same joke over and over again, why do you keep crying over people who hurt you over and over again? Imagine a boy praying to God that he gets to marry you. Avoid people who mess with your head. Avoid people who intentionally and repeatedly do and say things that they know upset you. Avoid people who expect you to prioritize them but refuse to prioritize you. Avoid people who can't and won't apologize sincerely. Avoid people act like sex is the most important thing in a relationship, when actually communication, trust and commitment are more important. 8 keys to a successful relationship. 1. Trust. 2. Laugh. 3. Pay attention. 4. Let your guard down. 5. Make alone time a priority. 6. Let go of the past. 7. Never try to change the person. 8. Never go to bed mad at each other. The right person will come along and you won't need to do anything to keep them interested, for the simple fact that you'll be enough. To that person who handles my mood swings perfectly, thank you. Thank you for dealing with my immaturity sometimes, and thank you for not getting tired with my drama. I owe you big time. A real man can listen to his woman's feelings without getting angry and frustrated. He makes it safe for her to express herself. The more she is able to express herself, the more she feels heard and understood, and the more she is able to give a man the loving trust, acceptance, appreciation, admiration, approval, and encouragement that he needs. When you have a good heart, you help too much. You trust much. You give too much. You love too much. And it always seems you hurt the most. Females break up mentally before they break up physically. A guy can think he has her on lock while laying beside her, but her mind is in another place. Be careful how you treat her, because once you lose the head the body follows, and that's real shit. I think a lot of people don't understand what real romance is. Anyone can buy flowers, candy and jewelry, there's no love in that. The truly romantic things in life are those little things you do every day to show you care, and that you are thinking of them. It's going out of your way to make them happy. The way you hold her hand when you know she's scared, or you save the last piece of cake for him. The random text in the middle of the day, just to say I love you or I miss you. The way he stops to kiss you when he passes by. It's dedicating her favorite song to her, and letting her eat your fries, telling her she's beautiful, even when she's in her sweats, with her hair in a ponytail and no makeup. It's putting your favorite show on pause so she can tell you about her day, and laughing at his jokes, even the really lame ones. It's slow dancing in the kitchen and kissing in the rain. Romance isn't about buying, it's about giving. True romance is in the gestures. One day you're going to miss my boring texts, my random calls, my silly questions, you'll miss my fight, my mood swings, my arguments, my possessives and my insecurities. But most of all you'll miss the way I cared for you. Sometimes the love of your life comes after the mistake of your life. Don't be too confident when someone tells you they like you. The real question is, until when? Because just like seasons, people change. I believe the hardest part of healing after you've lost someone you love, is to recover the you that went away with them. A man who lies to himself, and believes his own lies, becomes unable to recognize truth, either in himself or in anyone else, and he ends up losing respect for himself and for others. When he has no respect for anyone, he can no longer love, and in him, he yields to his impulses, indulges in the lowest form of pleasure, and behaves in the end like an animal in satisfying his vices. And it all comes from lying, to others and to yourself. She doesn't need expensive gifts. She doesn't need expensive dinners. I mean, sure, all of those things would be nice, but all she really needs is you. She needs your listening ear when she is ready to vent. She needs your shoulder to cry on when life gets hard on her. She needs your words of encouragement when she is getting ready to pursue her dreams. She needs to able to feel safe around you, and know that you have her best interest when it comes to her heart. And if it's taking her a while to let you in, she isn't trying to punish you. She just doesn't want to repeat making the same mistakes she has made in the past by giving a man her all, just to find out that he couldn't match her effort. Love her genuinely. Love her patiently. Love her passionately. And last but not least, love her consistently, and in return, she will love you like you have never been loved before. Your partner should not be your source of income. My dear, it's a relationship, not a job opportunity. When I say I love you more, I don't mean I love you more than you love me. I mean I love you more than the bad days ahead of us. I love you more than any fight we will ever have. I love you more than the distance between us. I love you more than any obstacle that could ever try and come between us. I love you the most. The sad truth is so many people are in love and not together, and so many people are together and not in love. You can't force someone to care. You can only come to the realization that if you stay, they'll keep hurting you. I wish you the wisdom and courage to walk away and begin the healing process. There is no such thing as the perfect man or woman. Just find one who tries hard enough to make you happy and wants to grow with you. My motto in life is this: treat me good, and I'll treat you good too. Treat me bad and I'll still treat you good, because I'm not like you, I'm like me, and I like to treat people good. Period. Love is nothing without action. Trust is nothing without proof. Sorry is nothing without change. Date the girl whose hair is a mess and steals your t-shirts and kisses you in front of boys who look at her admiringly. Date the girl who wants to dance in the rain with you and make tea for you and make you laugh so hard you snort tea out your nose. Date the girl who cares so much that she can tell something is wrong just by looking at you. Date the girl who will wrap her arms around you for no reason and pay attention when you talk about the things you love, even if she doesn't love them herself. Date the girl who looks like a lazy Sunday afternoon instead of a Saturday night. Yeah. Just date that girl. One of the worst mistakes a woman can make is wasting years of her life waiting for a man to change or grow up. True love is when you love someone until your last breath. Great couples still get angry with each other, but they continue to discuss a problem until there is a solution, even if it takes several days. Never leave the guy who will do anything for you, for the guy who will do anything to you. When a man really loves you, He supports you, always. He accepts you just the way you are. You're a top priority, most of the time. He expresses his feelings and trusts you. He apologizes when he needs to. He laughs with you, not at you. He keeps in touch during the day. He makes your problems his problems. He makes space for alone time. A weak man can't love a strong woman. He won't know what to do with her. Being in love in this generation is terrifying. Loyalty is so rare and people are so quick to choose a good time over a good thing. Most people don't want to hear this, but real relationships that last involve a lot of forgiveness. You have to accept the fact that your partner isn't perfect and will hurt you, disappoint you, and upset you. You have to figure out if you're willing to go through ups and downs with them.
Thanks for listening. Download Silent Feelings app for regular updates. Take care and God bless you.